The subject of this is there, what kind of clerical error? I'm sorry, I'm just so befuddled by this. What kind of clerical error could lead to indications that in 25 different precincts, one candidate received more votes than were cast? Is that possible?
That's an old Southern tradition. In all seriousness, we learned it from Chicago. I think, and you know, I'd have to look at these results, but I find it hard to believe that that's going to be validated. Most of these folks, I mean, it's an electronic system. Perhaps it was a glitch in the software.
What would the logic, given that Jim DeMint was presumed to have a cakewalk into re-election, what would the logic be of doing something that could be as screwy looking as this? Because obviously it's screwy looking now, and there could be an incredible story behind it that would only bubble over and hurt Mr. DeMint and other South Carolina Republicans.
Well, I'm not sure that he was directly, I mean, he would be directly responsible for it. But remember, we're the state of Lee Atwater. We're the state where George Bush mugged John McCain in 2000 with push calls on illegitimate children, biracial, illegitimate children. It's a Republican tradition in this state to do these sort of weird, crazy things. So
this connection here between Gregory Brown, who ran against Mr. Clyburn in the primary, the connection between Mr. Brown and Stonewall Strategies and Preston Grisham, who was Joe Wilson's campaign manager. Does that strike you as unusual even for South Carolina politics?
No, it's very usual. We've seen it, you know, this is getting national attention, but we've seen it cycle after cycle after cycle. This is a tradition. You know, look, most of the Republicans, the older Republicans in South Carolina today were Democrats 25 years ago who left the Democratic Party because they didn't believe they could beat an African American in a primary. That's Republican dogma. That's the idea that if you get African American opposition in a primary, a white Democrat can't win.
Dick Harpoolian, former South Carolina Democratic Party chairman, great thanks for the explanation and the background, and have a great weekend.
Thank you.